Shot it, please. What's up, Moose? Just running a little behind.
Chaos here today. They are repainting the house outside.
Oh.
And our upstairs neighbors have moved out, so the new neighbors are moving in at the same day.
Oh, jeez.
So it's kind of complete chaos has been outside here for the whole day. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, so we've been wrapped up in masking tape and plastics and for 2 days, and it's been kind of crazy, but fun too. And Chico, he was so worried. He heard all the sounds and saw the people, and then I opened the door so he can show, because he's seen the foreman that is the one in charge of it, and because they've been going up the street for the past 3 months working on every house. So Chico know him well, and then he was so happy, and he said hi. So after that, he was like, "Okay, I'm fine. I know him. It's okay."
3700, humanity's elite fled
Yeah,
to other
that was
planets
so
long
funny.
ago,
He was
taking
so
with them
worried.
all
We
forms of advanced
saw people
technology.
outside the
Earth survivors
windows
scrape by
and
with
heard all
historic
the
tools as
noises and
weird
stuff.
phenomena
And then when he
plague
realized,
abandoned
oh, that's
nuclear
just my
sites.
buddy that I see
Witnesses
every day when
report
we go
seeing
for a
glowing
walk, so he
lights
was
and
like,
the dead
okay,
rising from their
then he was
graves.
fine.
Amidst the chaos,
That was
3
so
strangers
funny.
meet in a dim bar.
Townhouses,
A
or-
veteran zombie slayer,
We've been condos.
disgraced
There are
general
2
out for
units
revenge, the
in
space mercenary
each
sent to
house.
investigate the power plants. Now
It's
describe the
upstairs and the
characters.
downstairs. So we're in the downstairs unit, and then there's the upstairs as well.
Okay.
I have the right
So from the
tools for
outside, they
job.
look like big California houses. So with a triple garage, we have a tandem garage, one in front of the other.
Oh.
Stupid enough, but yeah. And then there's a double garage for the upstairs unit. And then there's an entry on either side of the house. And then they have a balcony, and we have a patio and stuff in the backyard. Yeah.
Hey, Keith, Moose, Dragger, Patrick.
Hello.
Hey, Vi, good to see you. I wonder if we can shout out something.
A story once spoken is ageless. The dungeon imagined without end.
Still says, yeah, I gotta
The
change that. I gotta
curious
change
are
the name
ones
on there,
most
though.
courageous. The tree that endures has to bend.
Looking's fine. Looking's fine.
Yeah.
In stillness, the mad mage is stirring. From countless voices, the castle takes shape. Zagig will test the enduring.
Hello.
What's up,
Those
Jeff?
unlucky will never escape.
What button now? It's like, which button? I still gotta get some new shout out, some new vids for my sponsors. I just have not had time to even talk to them.
Yeah. You should constantly ask for more videos and new ones, because that way you will get new one every 6 months or so.
I ask
year,
a
so-
lot. Yes,
Yeah,
I do.
I mean, keep as always a request, standing request for new videos. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Dale.
Hello.
Okay, switch that over to that.
POV, I had 30 minutes before my campaign group showed up, and I was totally unprepared. I grabbed my Ready Set Encounter box and boom, everything I needed for an epic session. Adventure hooks, map tiles, loot tables, stat blocks, and miniatures, all ready to go. My players still think I spent hours planning our Great Dragon encounter. If you're a busy dungeon master, get Ready Set Encounter live now on Kickstarter. POV, I had 30 minutes before my campaign group showed up, and I was totally unprepared. I grabbed my Ready Set Encounter box and boom, everything I needed for an epic session. Adventure hooks, map tiles, loot tables, stat blocks, and miniatures, all ready to go. My players still think I spent hours planning our Great Dragon encounter. If you're a busy dungeon master, get Ready Set Encounter live now on Kickstarter.
Type. All right. A little early. Haven't seen Mike yet. Everyone's doing well. Yep. I think the classic D&D reprints tonight. Eat the coffee. Hey, Baker. Rocking and rolling here, kicking the week off. Note, Gavin will be Monday this week, not Sunday. Anna.
Okay.
It's a Sunday Night Eagles game. It's a home game, and we got.
So next week.
Yeah, next Monday.
Oh, okay.
No,
yeah.
no,
So nothing next this upcoming Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
So I'll have I'll be Thursday, Friday, late morning, and then Monday.
Okay.
All right.
That works.
Yeah,
Yep.
of course. Of course. We are good. Getting the Classic D&D reprints tonight. All right, a couple minutes early, but that's okay. Hi, another week. Waiting for Mike to get on, but that's okay. We got Oerth
Yep.
Journals 28 through 30. I call this the modern era, whether, last one was
Yeah. It's
2016.
the Nolan age, so to speak, or the, yeah.
Right. But I call it that because I actually have articles in these.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people we know.
Oh,
But
but you and me, we precede the modern era, so we could technically have had articles in decades ago,
well,
in early ones, but we weren't
yeah.
active in the community back then.
When Gary and Eric Mona say, well, if you were involved back in the day, we probably could have gotten Altamira published like Melkosha. It burns inside. You know what I mean? But that's
Oh,
just
well,
like,
look at it. We are here now, and now we can
that's
get
right.
fun
Now we
stuff done.
got good stuff going on. Well, AD&D's making a comeback, Bear, sure. So don't worry. It's making a comeback.
In some way, shape, or form. We'll see. Yep.
So, and Vi, it's good to see you on. Got to get you in a game. I sent you a message. So, yeah, we got to get you going. Okay. All right, 1 second. Let me know, Vi, on that because I got a fun one coming. You'll see it scrolling through, and I have an opening. Yeah, oh man. You're sick of 3.5, which is what I'm playing in half an hour. Well, Dale, after we did a lot of discussions on and showed the stat blocks in a lot of these Oerth journals on characters and stuff in there, I can understand, man. I can understand that. I'm just like, and maybe I would have been bored to death with first edition and second edition if I didn't make my own changes to it. Right? Hey, Mike, maybe that's it. So, it is, and that's where we're gonna start on this one. It is a triumph. This one coming back. Mike, how are you? How are things? Good.
All right.
Both our teams won 10-7, right?
What?
No, were you in? Did you win 10-7 last week?
No.
Oh, no. Who am I
It was
thinking
more
of?
like 30 something.
Who was that? First, I don't know. So I have, and also there's some of these in this era that are in print.
I have it too as well. Yep.
Yeah. So this one, it was interesting because there was add-ons to it. Because this was a Gary conversion.
Yep.
Now
I think there were 100 or 150 or so printed for Gary.
I think.
Yeah, something like that, a bit over 100. Yep.
And there are some add-ons in here that came along. We'll share all that. So I got it all out. There's a whole page for Anna.
Yeah, that was my first add-in to have that printed to go along with it. So I made a couple of these for Gary cons. I haven't made them since, but I might make them again because they were kind of fun. Yeah.
This is in here from Mike. Do you even remember doing this?
Kinda. Yep.
Adventure, Intrigues and Adventures in Ulakand.
Yeah, it's one of these adventure cards. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. All that's on my blog.
Cool. We can talk about that.
Yeah. Put a link in it so people can see it.
And then Brian Blomklotz has the GREYHAWK heraldry.
Yep. I was involved in the design of that a bit, of the the page layout and stuff like that. So yep.
Right. And this is when I started getting on that program for the first time as well.
Oh, BB Fan Fun. That's awesome. Never dull in all.
Never dull in all. That's it. Absolutely. But the main is Oerth Journal 28. Now, the sad story on this is this is from 2019, right? So February 2019 going for March. I'm all set to go to GaryCon. Right? Company I was working for at the time that I'd been there
Oh yeah,
at
you
that point
weren't there.
30, 20, or however many years.
Yeah.
I sales award, down to God, I even forget. Not Sanibel, the other one that hooks up, whatever. I go in there, my wife gets to go and everything, and it was the same exact weekend. I can't bail on that, so I could not go. And then COVID happened the next 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
so that sucked. So cool, man. Thanks, Gary, for that link. Yeah, but this is
Awesome.
let's take a look at this. Start with Oerth Journal 28. I don't think we're going to get through 3 this time, but we'll
Oh,
see.
that's the seminar. Awesome. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's a seminar from that.
Yeah, that's the seminar we had when we presented this.
Who recorded it?
They did it, the convention recorded it. They
Oh,
had
that's right.
staff
Okay.
with
Oh,
video
awesome.
cameras and all that recorded it. So, yep.
That's awesome. Very cool.
Yep. They haven't done it at GaryCon since.
That's
I
because
don't
they're
know
too
if that
busy.
is, yeah. Well, it
Yeah.
was the convention center or someone. They had staff specially there for that. So, yep.
Right. And the only way that's going to happen is if you get one of Josh's minions to do it for you, and Josh's minions don't have time as it is.
That
So,
might be, yeah.
yes.
But I don't think they were. I think they were hired locally by
Yeah.
from the convention
Yeah, they're
center.
not
But then they have to pay for it one way or the other. So yeah.
doing that anytime soon. So, all right, let's take a look. I love the cover. It's probably the best cover out of all. I mean, it's fantastic, right? It was great job. And his background, Kit's artwork in the front, all the heraldry around it. It looks great. So really a nice touch here. And deluxe edition, it says. So, which I guess I don't know what the standard would be, but it is a deluxe edition.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. Here we go. Let's take a look at this. We're on 29 now, getting into the last 5-6 years.
24th anniversary.
Yeah. Celebrating GREYHAWK on Renaissance. This is GaryCon 11. We have many fans of World of GREYHAWk. And since, let's see here. The more they stay the same, go visit the great library, GREYHAWK Wiki. They may work. I'm not going to click on them, but they probably work. GaryCon 2019 version. Notice who was the first article. I wasn't in the outs at that time.
You had a lot of articles in this one. Yep.
So over the next couple of ones, in fact, I think number 30, I call that the Lost Community Members Edition, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I was like, wow, I forgot about that person. I forgot about that person. Yeah, so we got Malden in here, Carlos, Mike, even the Oliver brothers.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. And they did that adventure. Jeffrey Garrison, I think, had an issue. Remember, this is a highlight of the Me Too era, and I think something happened. Remember, with him.
That might have happened. I'm not. Yeah, I forgot about that part. Yep.
Yeah, Luke had it recorded. Yeah, Gary. Yeah, he did. But like I said, that's not happening anymore. They're so busy now. They're lucky if they know what time of day it is. So, there we go. So we got you're both under contributing artists, which is great. And here we go. Oh my gosh. Look
Mm-hmm.
at first
There you go.
article ever. Now,
Yep.
there's a problem here. My dates are all wrong. I went back and I was like, whoops, because I had a kind of year squeeze and these bodies are wrong. Some of them aren't.
So now you have to put up an official
Yeah.
correction here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop the presses.
Yeah. So
Yep.
some of these dates are wrong, so ignore them. So it just talks about here the order of Felix origins being traced back to an original group participating in Battle of Embryo Medals of 569, when my campaign started, right? So yeah, I won't. You guys can read this if you so choose. But it explains why the Prince of York is a bit of a dick in here, like usual. Also, some things happened in my campaign that didn't happen anywhere else. The Sorrowful Wars, taken from the Age of Great Stars in the original folio. There was a war between the Sea Princes and Keerland in my game early on. That was fun. On land, that was the surprise from the Sea Princes. So, yeah, wrong button again. I had a lot of wrong buttons. But it's just the story on how that happens. And here it says holds 5, soon to be 6. Yes, there's 6 now fortifications. Still are. And it talks about why there's so many half elves in Selene. A lot of this barrel of sorrowful death. A lot of GREYHAWKs got killed. All history in my game, fanon for me. So, yep. Alrighty. Talking about the expansion, and it's a short article, very short. 211 adventures. I think it's up to 250 something, 260. Because I'm a little bit higher level, and that is just some background, and that's it, right? I got 2 in here, so that's page and a half, 2 pages. I think that's William Henry Dvorak art. Yep.
It's you say the thing.
What's
It
that?
says here the campaign is 39 years old, 843 adventures logged.
Right, I'm up to 1,147 now.
Yeah.
You increased the pace a bit
well,
now
because of all the
lately.
special groups. I run all the special group. I'm not DMing for anyone but my guys still at this point, right? I'm not DMing for Ed. I'm not DMing for you're not even. You haven't played yet. Well, maybe you played the fundraiser, one fundraiser.
Maybe,
game.
yeah, maybe a game or two,
Yeah,
but
one
that's about it.
fundraiser. That's it. Yeah, but nothing like it is now. So,
Ooh.
yeah, and so that's where. And once again, when this was 39 years, Robert Warder was at 37. Okay, so just note he was always be 2 years behind. So there we go. Fun times. This is a prelude. This next one, William Henry Dvorak, is a prelude to his Rookroos book, right? State of the Bandit Kingdoms.
Right.
So because he's running this on his stream now, he's not streaming anymore, unfortunately, which he was, but he's not. So we don't see him on here, but he talks about, some background in his on what's going on in his Bandit Kingdoms. But you can get his Rookroos book on drive-through, or I give it away a fair amount, and so
It's remarkable he can contain the state of the Bandit Kingdoms in one page.
One page.
Yeah, that is
That's
yeah,
good
absolutely.
writing.
That's masterpiece.
It's more of a yes. We're all doing a lot of synopses because that's kind of what was requested of us, to like an introduction to what we're doing. Because I have a feeling that Will's planning on still streaming here.
Yeah. And you have to remember this was sorry.
His website's not up in here. He didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have to remember this was kind of a reboot of the Oerth Journal, because it's been down for a few years in between things. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a funny joke, Gary. It's the other way. I know you know him. It's the other way around. So he talks about Kranzer here. Even Kranzer's like Lord Marshal Aris Mortoth, who I don't know who that is. Rookroos are actively undermining his power, so they can replace him. So he's got his campaign going on at this point, and runs his Rookroos game, and is doing a lot of stuff, and got the Rookroos book out a few years later. All right, I got a second one. Brian Blomklotz, by the way, is the one that helped me with the original heraldry. So I have the Order of wherever the Order of York has influence, they have different shields, and this is the Shieldlands version.
Brian was at that seminar.
Brian was it? Yeah, Brian was at GaryCon that year, right? Yeah.
Yep.
You had like 5 people, didn't you? Was Carlos there too?
Oh yeah, we had there was a lot of
Alan.
Who?
I think Alan was there.
Alan Crowley too. Wow.
Yep.
So here's a synopsis on what's going on in the Shieldlands, and these are where the dates are really off. So I think, yeah. Because remember, My From the Ashes is a different timeline than in the book. So I just like here 610, our timeline From the Ashes. I think that's still off by 10 years, but don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Everything happened. Yeah. Fun times on this one. talking about the Shield Lands trying to retake it and where everything's going on, and also the story about the main adventure that I did on the stream, the events before David Granavis's wedding adventure. Talks about that right here on the second column. It's run by an oligarchy in my game. It's got Katarina and Valderessa Sharn, who's not, look, I specifically say alive in our campaign, that she didn't die from the ashes. And David Granavis is second, which is Marco's character. So there you go. And talks about what happened in that. Yep. And I put author's note. Our campaign is deviated strongly from canon history and World of GREYHAWK. Yep. Whenever possible, canon publications like From the Ashes were incorporated into our campaign storyline. However, some characters, personalities remain alive and well. Valderessa Sharn and Grimmy Fisher of the Fellowship of Torch are examples. No big deal. All right. Jeff Garrison. I forget what his name was on Twitch. Anyone remember
Yeah,
his name?
no.
No, I don't remember
Or on
him.
Discord?
When I read this, it was like I'd never seen it before, as too often. Yep. But those are cool looking cards. Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
but
as
Too
an
bad the
as
link doesn't work. So
oh
something
that's
really? That's not
happened
good.
with him during
uh-oh.
the Me Too era, where he
Ah,
argued
yeah.
with someone about something and they went
Uh-oh.
after him.
That was not that era, and today is not when you should not argue with people online. Yeah.
Right.
More than yeah. We're
Well,
back to these times again. But anyway,
what?
yeah.
Arguing online? No. What do you
Oh
mean?
yeah, it's getting sensitive again. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh,
But in another way. Yeah, other ways. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, something happened, and this was, I think, its only post on Oerth Journal, and then he said, "I
Yeah.
got to pull back." I don't remember the details. If anyone
Hmm.
else out there does, let me know.
Yeah,
But yeah, but not at
that
Corey B.
happens.
Yeah. But yeah, he did trading card style artwork. He had a lot of it, and he had a site up
Uh,
and everything.
as a cartoonist, I admire this style.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. What you're saying, his Garrison art is not working here. That's going to drive me crazy. What inspired the red and
Yep.
yellow heraldry? Well, it's actually red and it's supposed to be red and like gold, but it's hard to do gold. That's a good question. I think I wanted it to be different than anything that I knew what was in GREYHAWK currently to distinguish it. So that's why we went with that. And because it was not Keeland and it was not all the Ulick states, and just we wanted something that was different. So that's why we went with this. Red for like they're capable of spilling blood. Gold, the gold standard, and then got the Jeff Moore, who Grim Sparkle's plain. That's a planar blade actually. It's not our Holy Avenger crossed with the Hammer of Thunderbolts. Well, there you go.
So the heraldry of the Principality yoke is red and white, so it's not that far
Right,
off.
it's close. It's close. Yeah, it's close. I don't think it's the exact same as red though. It's not that. It's not the same red color. But yeah, but that's the answer to that,
Now
Gary.
this is a bit warmer. The Shield Lands is a bit cooler red.
Yeah,
Closer to real
yeah.
blood
Shieldlands
red.
are, yeah. But Principality, you look,
Yeah.
is got that deeper red in there. Something from Grow Dog. 15th level chaotic evil male drow. Now my guess is that this Ralhai Sinlu's drow sage. There you go. Which is cool if you're going to be adventuring in there, and you can use the Joe Block stuff, and you can add this in. So this is cool. Yep. 15th level, and it's in first edition. Which makes everyone happy. Spells up to 7th level. So knowledge abilities on a sage. It says here, Arestorial is once a renowned Dralic fighter wizard who now resides in exile in Nerali Sinlu. Drow House of Shermer, which I don't know what that is. He returned under his current identity in 194 and works in semi-obscure retirement sage in the Carnelian House. So there you go. It's probably a character that Alan had used in his game and added him in here, which is cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might be.
Yeah.
Is
The
there a reason why the
Carnelian
raffle is
house.
drawing? No, he's talking about something. Yeah.
Oh,
No, I think he's talking about drawing artwork. Drawing is
drawing is
hard.
hard.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he meant. Wow, this is almost like a third, fourth edition stat block here.
Yeah, pretty lengthy.
Pretty detailed. So, yeah.
49ers.
I'm not thinking 49ers, man. That would be lame of me to make it in Eagles colors, guys. Been lame. A quick key on the Carnelian house. This is in the Raw Ice and Lou. So you got a distinct location mapped out for it. Oh, 6 type 3 demons. That's it. Ugh. A type 4?
I like Alan's map. He uses the Black Blade Publishing
Yeah, well,
graph
Yeah.
paper.
Yeah, it's good graph paper.
That's why I use on all my maps.
It's got the large and the small blocks, right? So you can do it both there. So
Yeah.
it's nice, nicely done. All right. Baphomet's portal. He did a good job in here, and there's a lot of links on this one. So if we click on this, it should take us, and then whoops, no permission. That link does not work.
No, that's a problem. He redone his website, so most of the links don't work.
Awesome, dude. Love to see it coming up. Love to see
cool.
crunch.
Yeah.
All right. This is the Oliver brothers. I don't know if their adventures. Can you still find them? The Oliver brothers adventures.
Those are on Cannon Fire.
They're still on Cannon Fire?
I
Oh,
don't
you
know
mean
about
that long
still, but
river
that's
adventure, the 12 parts river adventure?
Yeah.
My guess is that you can still find it on, but Gary can probably answer that one. But that's where I downloaded it from. But that's a couple of years ago, so hopefully it's still there.
So this is a storyline going down around taking that into a little quick storyline. By the descriptions above correspond by the numbered key on the accompanying map folio by Anna Meyer. There you go.
it is
Oh, cool.
Hey,
a
Mandy.
great idea.
Just missed my 2 articles in here, Mandy, that I got.
Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah, I think that we did. You can follow along on that one that was in the print edition of it with it. So, yeah.
But it kind of disappeared after this. I don't remember anyone pursuing.
Yeah. Now we need to. I need to issue the. That's a good point. I should put that in.
Yep. So
yes, the parchment background is light enough that it's very easy to read, and it's but it's not that stock white.
Oh, so we have the great. So this talks about that adventure.
Yeah, I'm going to put that PDF up again, so it works. Yeah.
Cool.
And link to it. I put a note in there, so I'll find it and put it up again.
It's like I said, this is it was neat. It's not like something that I think I could run, but it was like it was kind of cool if you didn't know the GREYHAWK. It was a good introduction, get you around the map.
Yeah.
So all right, here comes Mike's cultists.
Yes, a 3-parter or three.
You know what? I love GREYHAWK. What? Are you insane? Nah, I really want to destroy GREYHAWK. There you go. Nice.
Trying to celebrate GREYHAWK here the best I can.
It's a celebration.
I think it's cool that the one of them have like a mesh and the other one has a round thing with red eyes and stuff. So they are kind of individual despite being so similar.
Yeah, there's actually a story behind those goggles. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're infravision goggles. So you can see in the dark.
Yeah.
So if you want an adventure to TPK a party, this is it.
Oh, the cerulean cyst.
Yes. This is
total party levels 37 to 47.
No, that's total. Average is 7th. Average is 7th, Anna.
It's gonna be a total.
Yeah,
total
but
party levels.
I was going to say yes, yeah, total party levels,
Total party
37
levels.
to 47. Yep.
It's in
now, if Rick was writing it, it would be 37th level. Eventually.
Yes,
mm-hmm.
Exactly.
But 37 to 47 average party levels. That's kind of tough too. So that tells you that you need more than 2 buddies with you. So yeah.
Just note, when I read this, but this is before Carlos did those 3 adventures for me, the personal ones that he did for me, and I ran them live stream right before that, and I was like, this dude's crazy, man. No one can survive this. This is nuts. So it's difficult. I don't know if he ran this at GaryCon or not. Does anyone there remember? He may have run it once. The whole thing is underwater. It's under, like, you go into this cyst. This cyst is underwater, and just, you got all sorts of penalties on you. So, yep. You got a Grell White. Ugh. Flesh Golem, Specters, Gas, but they're all sunken. And then level 3. So you got Sword Race in here. I used Sword Race last week.
Yeah, the levels are minuscule. They're like just a room or two,
Right.
A few rooms. That's it.
Yes, exactly. And here, Grey Elven Banshee, 13th level, and you can see underwater. Yep. Yes.
Carlos does like his long corridors, though.
He does. Everyone's got a style, and that's definitely Carlos's style. Yep. So 3 times per day she's keen will. It's a -2 penalty on hers, not straight up or die. Oh my God. Yeah. And she's turned by cleric as a lich equivalent, so that's not happening. Yeah. So there you go. An underwater banshee.
And it's only 8 pages, which again is
short
very
for him.
Economic for him. Yeah.
Economic for a return Oerth Journal. It's a good size. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You get like fireballs in those short corridors. You can't use them. So he's got his links here. They probably work. This is Malden's in here. As Malden, so we got a lot of the. So look at that. So far, you see myself, Mike, Kit, Malden, Carlos, Alan Crowe, William Henry Dvorak. Wow, all for the most part, people contributing to the community to this day, right? So at the wall, this is I think this is the local gnomes are aware of a legend of an indestructible stone wall somewhere in the mountains. Yep. Cool idea. Sedgecan Earthcaller is a gnome deity, not a deep gnome deity. Yeah, gnome deity. Yep. So the divine wall, and you even got it mapped on the put on the map where it is.
Yep. So now I need to put that on the. Yeah. I'm going to make a note of that.
Yep.
It's definitely a mystery wall.
Yep. But it's cool. It's really cool that it was placed here. How to use this location. Well, there you go. Dennis always comes up with some good ideas. It was weird. So Dennis rarely watches my game on Thursday nights, and he was on last Thursday night, and he's like, I gotta start. Right, he said this, right, Michael Z. I gotta start writing up adventure, like little mini adventures or encounters, and put them on my site for stuff, because you're bringing back memories. Because I'm using Sword Race and stuff, And he's like, "Oh, I love sword race," and I was like, "Great idea, man! You know, it's something new and fresh you can do." So it was cool to see him come up with an idea last week. This is unfortunately now they're on hiatus. They didn't participate in Virtual GrowkCon, but GrowkCon Reborn had gone for years before this because they were left over from Living Greyhawk, and they had run through to
they started a couple of years after, I think,
2025. I think that they
yeah.
just have lost a lot of DMs.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, they had they haven't had much activity at the conventions I go to, except they had it at Gen Con. So when I went to Gen Con, I saw that. No, I don't know, but when I went to Gen Con up to 2019 was the last Gen Con I went to, and so there were several Gen Cons I visit them and hung out with them and talked to them, and it was fun.
This is
But
before. Remember,
now,
this
yeah,
is in March, and
yeah,
Gen Con. That's the Gen Con I did. Horror and the Hools came from. Because remember,
yeah,
and we were all there
yeah.
at that Gen Con.
Mm-hmm.
I
Remember the
remember
Flop House,
the
Mike?
yeah.
Did you stay at the
What's
Flop
that? The
House?
flop? No, I didn't say it. The flop
Oh,
house.
okay.
Yeah.
Did you commute?
Oh, I didn't go that year.
Oh, you didn't go that year?
No.
I thought you were there.
No.
Wow.
I was close, but I didn't pull the trigger.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But no, me and Anna, it was a few years before all that. We had a dinner with the GREYHAWK Reborn guys.
Yep.
Is that the?
So I'll get with
whatever
Dave and Scott and
was.
all those guys. I'm sorry, and Jay. It's another Jay, and see what's going on. Because Keelan's a mess in their game. Keelan's shattered in their
Well,
game.
it's a continuation of Living Greyhawk.
Right,
What do you
everything gets
expect?
destroyed. Yeah.
What do you expect? It's like that's part of the fun to wreck everything. Yep.
Right. They say there was a plague through the Shalimar Valley that went from 2 million citizens down to 250,000.
Oh, damn. Now you're literally talking about
That
screwing
is
things
the
over. Yeah.
I mean, that's catastrophic death.
Yeah.
Holy jeez.
Yeah.
So, like I said, this magazine gives you a lot of introductions.
Yeah.
GREYHAWK Reborn bringing gameplay to the fans. Remember, this is still 5th edition. This was 5e play. This wasn't old school play. And it gives you a lot of connections into it. Like I said, they were great. They've done some great assistance for fundraisers and in Virtual GrowkCon. It's the first year we didn't have them out of all the years we did it, and so they were missed. But it was, they had a cool thing going, and let's hope they get it back together because it was really good. And they originally were in this area here in person. And that's the funny thing. Keeland was in Jersey, Pennsylvania, and New York, right, for the most part. So they were having a con over at the Philadelphia airport, which is by where the crow flies 5 miles from my house. I never.
And you didn't go there. Yeah.
I didn't know about it. I didn't participate. No,
yeah.
did not. So I know. I'm just saying that there's still a lot of 5e players out there, Nas.
Yeah.
You're not you and me. So okay, I'd skip this, but I don't want to be a dick.
Oh, the GREYHAWK channel. Yeah.
Yes. GreyHawk channel is up in its ascendancy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was good. He introduced a lot of GREYHAWK gaming to Twitch back in the day. Yep.
He did.
They had a lot of different campaigns going. I tried to cover them on my blog.
Yeah.
Lots of times, but after a while, you had to kind of pick and choose.
Yeah, we have to give Shane credit for running. Damn, he ran like crazy back then.
Great credit for running. He was great DM for running his stuff.
Yeah, and he was also great at producing the same way you are. Meaning he got shit up on Twitch and he ran games often and stuff like that.
Then when he wanted to run 21 week games run by other people each week,
yeah,
that was where it went.
Yeah, and also I think he got a job again. So it was between jobs. He had all the time to do this, and then he didn't have time, and
thanks, Rob.
things deteriorated from there. So yeah.
I want to say there was some kind of coordination too. Like these weren't just campaigns out off on their own. I think there was some interconnectivity on the campaigns.
I think so too. Yeah.
I think on two of them. I think on two of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
But hey, this show started on that channel.
Yeah, exactly. So yep.
Right.
And it got started at Gen Con when we had that get together, because I told Shane that you should have more than games. You should have a talk show where you talk about the setting.
You do it.
Yeah, and then he looked at me and said, well, then you know who's going to have that show. And I was like, I looked at Mike and said, I'm not going to do this alone. Can you do it with me? And Mike said, yeah. And then that we
I'd
were
do
off.
anything for Anna.
Thank you. Yeah, so we were on, and that's how we start. That's how it got started at the JW Marriott, whatever that
Geek
restaurant is called.
Because I was in the little side building, if you remember, with Marco and some of his friends in the side building. I wasn't in the the main flop house. I was in the side flop house.
Yeah, but this was back in 2016, 17, or 18 or 18. Something. 18. Yeah, it was 18. Not at 19. It was a year before this happened. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because
when Shane had just
we knew something was up 2019, you and I
exactly
was
because
on.
I think Shane started 202017 or something like that, and we started 2018.
It was a shame. It was a shame. And
he's been on for a year.
Again. I mean, he was DMing a little bit on Saturdays and other nights. I haven't seen him on again in a while. So hopefully everything's all right. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Gary. It was
I would
love
fun to meet Shane in person at Gary Con.
He was a very interesting guy, and he had 9 children.
And he was a TV producer. And TV producer.
He was doing stuff with Mike Rowe.
Yeah, he did. He was so busy with all that stuff, and he knew his TV production stuff and so on inside and out. So he was very good at that part. And he was a role-playing game.
It's like we're talking about him when he's still around. It's just
he's still around. He's just not active in the community anymore. So I don't know if he's gaming either. So yeah.
Well, like I said, I haven't. Thanks, Geek. I really appreciate it. I haven't seen him.
Yep.
I haven't seen him do anything on his what's it called? Encounter role play I think it is. Geek, you would know Encounter role play. I think it's the channel he has now, and he was going regularly.
So,
Moose,
okay,
thanks,
good.
Man.
Yep.
But hey, it's all good.
Yep.
So here's some of the stuff.
Yep. Yeah, Alan did a chart with the
planets distance chart. This is neat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to have a chart like this for my Parentland campaign, just between towns.
You can look at my latest GIS version. You have mile markers on the roads.
That easy, huh?
Yep, it's mile markers.
That's
one dot every 5, and one big dot every 50.
So I have to count dots. Okay.
Yeah, you have to count dots, or there is 100 by 100 mile square grid on it too.
Okay.
That you can use.
You can bribe Rich Gioia to do it for you.
Yeah, or you can download my geo package, OpenQGIS, and then you can use the route finder, and you can actually find exactly how long something is there in miles.
I might just
you have all the options.
Up the numbers.
Yeah,
be easier.
So you have the numbers. You can just calculate.
It's a cool thing. For
Mm-hmm.
days travel, mileage, and all that.
It's a great idea though.
So there are many different ways to get that now. Yep. And with GIS, they actually calculated the length of the so they're very accurate. The ones I have on my older maps are so and so accurate. They are just made up based on pixels, so they're not that accurate.
Yeah, BB, I use the Darlene map regularly, so usually in my head I can factor these things out just by looking at the hex map.
Yeah.
But the graph is neat.
Yeah, the problem is that if you make I always did like estimates back in the day, and the problem is that I don't remember my estimates, but my players do. So if I make a different estimate 5 years later, some player will tell me, no, you said last time when we traveled here like it was only 20 miles. Now you say it's like 32 miles.
Nah, there's nothing
And
wrong with doing it that
The only
way.
thing
yeah,
that Darlene map doesn't have is roads.
yeah,
You don't know
Right.
if you're just going over overland or if you're
yeah,
going on a road or
Right.
trail.
yeah.
Yep, true.
So it's funny because the players, as a player, they remember that for decades, maybe. But I forget it 2 weeks later if I don't have. That's why I need maps. Otherwise, I'm lost.
You
Yeah,
got your logo in here.
yeah, mm-hmm,
Very cool.
yeah.
All right, so that is number 28.
Yeah.
29. I don't know if there was a copy of this. Was there? Yes. Oh, Mike, you want to go over that, please? Yes.
I don't think there was. I don't think I got a print copy of
All right,
this.
so this was in. Mike did this for GaryCon.
Yeah. Do
Is
you
there a
have a
place?
link for that
Yeah,
onto
is there a
your
place to
website?
get this?
You said you had it
Is
on
there a
your
place to
website.
download this?
Oh, you're muted.
You're muted. You're muted, Mike.
Somewhere.
Okay.
Well, if you can
See if
find
you
it,
can
and
find it.
yeah,
See if you can find it. That
yeah.
would
So
be awesome.
in the addendums was intrigues and adventures in Ulukand. So
Yeah.
yep, with a map for all on the one side. It's in cardstock. It was nice, and this was in the packet. And Mike did this. There's one for Brian Blumklotz with heraldry, and
Yeah.
Anna had one that was two-sided.
Yeah, it's open up where you have the map. Yeah, you open it up like that. There's a map inside. No, I think you can open it up.
No, this is just one piece. Oh, is it? Oh,
I think so. Yes.
I'm not that dumb. Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
There you go. There you have the map with the locations inside. Yeah, that's the map that they talked about in the magazine.
I didn't realize that opened up.
Yeah, there are numbered places in there. So I'll see if I can
open up in 6 years, Anna.
Yeah, I should be able to find that PDF and upload that to my website. So yep. Oh, thank you, Geek Dice. Yeah, that's an old.
Yeah, it's cool.
I made a special print version that I enlarged and stuff. So yeah.
So with this, we got. Let me see here. So I keep it all and I keep it all together still to this day, right? I just put it back in for safekeeping.
I'm afraid mine have fallen apart. So yeah, or not fallen apart, but they are being stored separately or something in my GREYHAWK shoulder.
Well, there's at most 120 of these that in existence.
Yeah. And I think I had 2 because there was one left over at the. I think I got one in the mail and I got one at the convention. That's how I think I got 2. Yeah.
Right after GaryCon, I forget who it was. Someone offered me $100 for this.
Oh wow!
So I said no. Yeah. Never be
These might be valuable down the line because there were only those printed.
My first 2 articles ever are in here. The first time I ever wrote, outside of my own game was in this. So yeah. All right. Next one. Dun, 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 dun. Oerth Journal 29. This comes out fairly quickly after the other one. Now this one has a supplement because it has so many articles. Right. So this is Oerth Journal 29, summer edition of 2019. So right at Gen Con almost. Right? This one comes out. July. When's Gen Con? When's Gen Con normally? Gen Con's June, isn't it?
August.
It's August. Okay, so it's right before Gen Con.
Yeah.
Right. So there we go. This is an NPC like edition, kind of.
I don't think I contributed to that one.
I thought I saw you in here. We'll see.
Maybe art.
Yeah.
So
here we go. This issue is about folks. Yeah. Oerth Journal 30's autumn is going to be about feuds, and 31 is going to be about factions. Kind of a neat idea. We're seeing a renaissance of GREYHAWK fan published content again. Okay. So as you can see, there's a lot of people in this one. Lots and lots and lots of people. We got Lee, that's the first time Lee's in here.
Yeah,
Lee Murphy, and he's a UK, right? You got Malden, Kit, Rob. I got to see how much it's Rob Kuntz, William Henry Dvorak. I don't know who Bear is.
exactly. Me neither. Yeah.
Mike Milshow Krisefi, Mystery Cycle. Mystery Cycle's kind of disappeared too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Vorpal DM, another one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I haven't
I
seen
met
in a
him at
while.
GaryCon. Yeah.
Keldorn. Rox Farias is gone. I haven't seen him in like 2-3 years. He used to be a big time regular.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
It
haven't
was
seen
all
him. Staff. Brian Blumklotz. Here, I got some stuff. Tom Van Veen. He's Oranier. He's around.
Oh yeah, he's doing videos again and stuff. I
Did he
think.
move
Yeah.
back from New Zealand? I think
Yeah,
he moved
I think he moved back to Belgium again.
back to Belgium.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Z is in here.
From
Michael
what I
Gross.
understand. Yeah.
You were here. Michael Z is in here. Blake Ryan, don't know that person, and Bari was from the GREYHAWK channel. All right, let's take a look.
I found a link, by the way.
Oh, good.
Oh,
yeah, please link
awesome.
So this is the keyed locations on that Ulacand map, and it has a link to another page on my blog with the map.
Okay,
Awesome.
awesome.
It's not too lengthy, so
That's okay. That's great.
enjoy.
Thank you.
All right. Malden, the broken staff of the broken staff. What? Mindbender. So,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, come on.
Malden setting it up here. The tavern is described in the Living Greyhawk Journal, issue 2, at the Broken Staff page on melcott.com. Okay. There we go. So we know that this is in Greyhawk City. That's the one with the map. Thus, my quest had begun to try and get a hold of that. And finally, after all those years, I got one. There's going to be a lot of NPCs. Many of the employees of the taverns are students, and so he has some people who are working here, which is neat. Human male psionicist. Ooh, Dennis stepping it up. Second edition. Yep, second edition Psionic Handbook stats and Orcon illusionist. He's doing second edition stats here because it says specialist. So you know that's second edition. Yelena Enchanter.
Well, and also Malden, he is second edition.
Yep. Well,
old school,
yeah.
like the
yep.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But I just call them 1 and 2 the same, for me.
Yeah, well, they're very similar in that sense. If you count from modern editions, first and second are very similar.
Yeah. So he's got a lot of cool NPCs in there.
Yeah.
Given the age of the fandom, you don't know someone retired from hobby or traveling out. Well,
yeah,
Gary,
that's the sad part.
Which is the sad part. We know of some.
Yeah.
We know of we know of Jason. We know of, unfortunately, oh my God, my brain just turned
Gaetano.
off.
Yeah, Gaetano and
and
Jason Savoda.
Yeah, and
Len
and Geek will remember. He was a regular watching the GREYHAWK channel.
Michael.
Is that it? The one who said always just said fireball everything.
Yeah, leak him to learn it.
Oh
yeah. Thank you for the follow, Andy. So that's it. But that's okay, Naz. You just meld it into whatever you're playing. It's your own system when you think about it. All right. So we have stats on Gory the Rogue in here from Lee, who once in a blue moon you'll see him on watching somewhere. Still Tanith. So
is that stats?
Let's see what we got here. No, maybe not. I
think it's just a reading list.
Yeah, is it a reading list?
Has anyone ever done stats on Gord?
Yeah, that not full stats, but there was an afterword in the Saga of Old City where Gary described his abilities and his advancement as a character and stuff.
So low level Gord.
Yeah, low to mid-level. I forgot what it was, but he describes his journey and what classes and features and so on.
So this
Yeah.
Gorge GREYHAWK site is up. That link works.
Okay.
That link works. So we got some short stories here and also the novels. And okay.
Yep.
I thought it was stats. All right. Now this says by Oerth Journals staff, which means I don't know. I guess maybe they got Rob. He got Rob's approval. But this is before Rob did his Lord of the Green Dragons publication he did on his own, right? But that's because he did that, what, 3-4 years ago, and that's like 2 years after this. So he must have gotten with, and that's a good picture of Robillard there. That's on the front cover too. So
Yep.
Robillard's name is derived from Gygax's novel The Gnome Cache, which we looked at on Sunday night by accident because it's in Dragon 5.
Oh.
So when we were looking at the witches, the original witch, so it was in that same one, Dragon number 5. And so so it's some background on Robillard here. Now, if you want really in-depth background, you just go to Rob's site, and you can buy that. So, Fireball is good for every situation. Do you think so? Maybe. Hey, and thank you for the follow. But I'll say it's always good to have alternate spells, because especially with me with my morning, minor globes of invulnerability and protection from fires from druids, stuff like that. So Exhibition Runes of GREYHAWK was revealed that there was a magical opposition. So I know Rob Kuntz hated that. So hated it all. So I'm just looking here. Yep. Pencil was not the only one who had a clone. It was found that Robillard also had. Yep. Cloned Robillard. Yep. So there we go. All right. Next one.
I like these. Yeah, the portrait of Robillard, I think, is one of the best of Robillard that I think fits the description really well.
Yeah, it's very nicely done.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows William Henry Dvorak loves halflings and loves the halfling guardian class, which is
I
used as well.
And now he's done a whole series of these classes and various for his Patreon later on. So yeah.
So, but this is 5th edition, the the Oath. So basically, a halfling paladin guardian oath.
Yeah.
Signing how to there it is, 129, Dragon 129. It originally appears. Nice artwork too.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes in and he comes up with the oath spells and stuff. So this is the first one I know of that he is actually creating. So, yeah, fireballing, especially like in old school, Andy. You fireball in a group, you're hitting friend or foe. There is no sculpting in 1E 2E. So, yeah. So I think my players all know not rarely, unless they have someone who's fully got a lot of defenses up, blast it on top of me. So yeah, so this is the Guardian Oath. This is a subclass for 5th edition. I love it's a great class. I mean, I love it in 1st edition. Eric Menge's got a great one. If we all remember what happened at GaryCon, Eric Menge actually sacrificed his character for Darling's character Rosie, who died, and he took the death instead, which I thought was very heroic. Yeah. Yeah. Fireball is a great spell, but there's so many variants.
I've taken to here lately when my players use a lot of fire spells. They can sculpt around their allies, but they can't sculpt around the treasure.
So they can destroy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Blasting that thing out down in the hall and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Delayed blast. That's extra point. All right, so this goes. He does a really good job with this. And Navarine is the god defender. So, and then he will, he's got his own Patreon. It's great. It's a great place. If you're in 5th edition, done a lot of flavorful GREYHAWK content on it.
Yep, coming out every week or so. Yep.
This camera keeps on the top keeps on twisting it, like the little bit back and forth. It's just weird. But I had it set, and then I forgot to put in the programmable one.
You have AI in it, so yeah.
Yeah, but I forgot to
just
bring
kidding.
that. No, I do. But I forgot to bring that program up before. I can't do it after I bring the stream the split up. All right. So anyone know who Ted Bear Gervais is? Anyone? Remick Jagtooth, first mate of the brass tacks. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Oh, it's a she. All right, here's a husband. Oh, wait a minute. Remick is a rusty sailor. An old. Oh, it's a dragonborn. Okay. All right. Gary, it's a dragonborn. You playing it? Just kidding. Remick has a bad habit for never backing down from any challenge, even to his detriment. All right. So half a column. Like I said, there's a lot of NPCs in here, which is cool. Hells no! Come on, man. Come on. Another person who's disappeared, Mike Milshow Crisefi.
Yeah.
Any
I don't think
idea
I've
there?
ever met him.
No.
Okay. Otis. Is it Otis retired bard? So it's not the Otis from Hamlet.
Right.
Probably not. Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, Otis is a skeleton.
Oh, okay.
Otis is not a reanimated skeleton. Instead, his spirit never left his material husk. And though it's will and desire to see the ocean in prayer, like it says, many sailors rub Otis's head for good luck before setting out on a voyage. That's cool.
That's it. Yeah, it's an interesting take. Yeah.
Yeah. Otis, my man. Otis Day and the Nights. Yes. Yeah, Bob, that's funny. Shamalama ding dong. Too bad Curtis isn't on. He'd be laughing his butt off right now. No, Gary, I don't want to be a fan memorial wall. I don't want to get on that wall anytime soon, man. So no fan memorial wall. No fan memorial wall. Oh my God, can you imagine? No, I screwed my
The Wall by Dennis Titra.
Yeah, that wall. Yeah. Okay.
We've done so much Twitch that they will be glad we're gone eventually.
Twitch leaves us. You ever notice if you watch the shows, all these people getting suspended and banned. Twitch leaves us alone because we don't really cross that line.
Yeah,
when Ed comes on, it gets close, right? But we're not really crossing any lines, So, Tansy Velveray Buckthorn of the Zeldreton Buckthorns by Devin Mystery Cycle Parker. Another person who's kind of disappeared.
Yeah, but I think he's been at conventions and stuff. But yeah, he was quite common back then. But yeah.
By the way, Gary will be on next week because we got some of Gary's articles coming up. So this is a halfling. Oh, a lawful evil halfling. You got like that. Picture Saroli. So we've got some class stats here. Tansy requires the service of small band adventurers to recover stolen treasure from a lady's family. So a baddie. Okay. Some cool ideas. I like it. I like evil halflings. Bring your Death Knight questions next week. I could ask the penultimate question, but you won't like it, Gary. So, why is Joe Manganiello allowed to put Death Knights on shirts? How's that? Sorry. All right, another one from Mystery Cycle. Patchwork Varlin. Kanak neutral Oldamaran. So a stoler of goods. So we got some like some good background NPCs in here too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I dig this.
Yeah, Mike Sudrak, that was great to have you on the show. Yeah.
I think Twitch chat was my only direct participation really doing it. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Michael, because you kind of disappeared, man. But you're back now.
Yeah.
Better than ever.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Stuff happens.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Real life has kicked a lot of people, man.
Mm-hmm.
It has. You know. Some people would say I've been stupid for streaming as much as I have with 3 major surgeries in the last year. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about it. Well, he put them on your shirt. Yes, I know, Gary. I was just busting. Thanks, Kai. Thank you very much. All right. So once Varlin's been established in campaigns, regular alley denizen of GREYHAWK, he tries to sell the PC's hallucinogenic drug called Midnight Spice. Cool. It's a product of an elephant alchemist. Ew. Some good ideas. There's a lot of badness in here. It's not just all good NPCs. I like it.
Well, you need a lot of bad ones too. Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Vorpal DM had a channel, if I recall. I think he had a Twitch channel back then. I don't know how long it lasted, but I'm almost positive he had a channel.
Yeah, he did stuff. I remember he got a print of my map and I signed it at GaryCon back in the day. And he did some other cool stuff too. But
was he the one that was Milani? I remember.
Yeah,
was he the one?
Exactly, Mike. We met him together and we chatted after one of the seminars and stuff. So
at GaryCon.
Yep.
What year?
Maybe it was 2019 or 2020. I forgot which, but it was at that
2020 was COVID.
Oh, okay. So it was either 2019 or 2021. I forgot which, but it was some years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, my efficiency
and starting to blend together now when you've been to 7 or 8 of them, and it's the same people every year, and you do similar stuff. And
next year's going to be crazy. Next year's going to be crazy because you got Paige, GaryCon. I guarantee I'm going to be doing others. So all right, so Zarkiba, a Rennie captain. A lot of Rennie in here. He's written the overture story about a Rennie woman who's captain of a ship. The story's really published GREYHAWK Online. Okay, so it's Rivers of the Rennie category. Very cool. This is a story. Cool.
I could use this character in a current Caroline campaign, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Got Rennie up there?
Yep.
So I have a Rennie right now. I have a half elf, half Rennie character in the game on Saturday. So really good, really nice character. A witch thief. It's awesome. Yeah, Rennie. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I say Rennie. If you say Renee, whatever you say, it don't matter because no one knows the right way. So,
I guess it depends on what accent or dialect or language you're talking in GREYHAWK, and you're talking about them in, so to speak. So yeah.
Plus, the one thing I don't like is Rennie from another world. I
don't like that either.
I hate that idea.
That can be from some other part of the
world, the planet. Earth. That's fine. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yep. I'm just looking through here and a picture, which is cool. Artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
Doesn't say who did it though.
Maybe in the beginning. I'm gonna say. I'll see if I can contribute an artist. Dvorak, Frog, Sama, German, Julian. No,
yeah, that can be a nuisance.
Yeah, it just says in the beginning but it doesn't state which art by done. Oh, some of them do, but not that one. Yep.
Yeah, Gary. Gary for Gary Gygax. Correct, but do you like that idea? I think it's stupid. I do. And it reminds me of the World of Warcraft. All the orcs coming through the gate from another world, and I don't know.
But those orcs are weird. Yeah.
Yeah. One half of one kind of being fully covered makes. Exactly, Rob. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And Gary's saying it off the cuff or whatever.
He just, yeah.
Because he really didn't develop them that much. I mean, they got developed from the GREYHAWK box set. So it was probably Sargent and Love, right? Because we know that Doug Niles didn't do anything, even though his name's on the book. So
Yeah, and a lot of the even first generation of TSR GREYHAWK material was written by others and edited by others and stuff
Right,
too.
yeah.
So yeah.
I'm just seeing
For the
here.
record, I'm pro Ropan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Pro what?
I'm
Ropan.
pro
Ropan.
other world.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Ropan. Yep.
Okay.
Panspermia lives in Mike's campaign. Yep.
Well, they could have come through Spelljammer stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So there you go. Long
That
time.
was the outer planes and stuff. You can go from one to the other through a third and stuff. It's a fantasy world, so yep.
Exactly. Beat
A
up
lot of
Gillen.
possibilities.
Keldorn.
Yeah, I don't know who Keldorn is.
Another one.
Yeah,
The
it's
screen
one of these.
name
Yeah.
feels familiar from chats.
Yeah.
Yep.
Logs.
Yep. Beat up Galen. Yep.
This is the article after the success of 28 that everyone wanted to get in on. So a lot of people that you can only see them in this one, right?
Well, I
Okay.
mean, if you're doing an open call for articles, doing NPCs is a great idea
Yep.
because it's easy. Everyone's
Easy.
got
Yeah,
their
everyone.
stuff.
Yeah, got use for them
Yeah.
too. So yep.
Keldorn's the name, by the way, of the guy from Baldur's Gate 2. Keldorn Fire
Oh.
Cam, the Inquisitor.
Okay.
The one who puts his wife in jail because she was unfaithful. Lawful good. Yes. Like I said, still the greatest RPG game of all time. That was BG2. All right. So Keldorn uses his character as antagonist in one of my older games. He's universally hated because of the suffering he brings. Lots of evils in here.
Mm-hmm.
Roxifarius. Rox was extremely active on my channel and Blue Box.
Yep. Yep.
And then poof, gone. But with Blue Box going down though, I think that was a lot of it. So yeah, but it's a shame.
That's a very familiar name.
Yeah, yeah, he was on a lot.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I had him as a what do you call it, a mod for a while. Born in kept neutral, rogue sorcerer, female high elf. Born in a temple, her mother had willingly given herself to an evil god. For unknown reasons, Dagmar found herself living in the streets of Free City GREYHAWK as a petty thief. So the evil god was one of the elder gods, Cthulhu, etc., and the god that helped her was Ulda Damara. Her venturing life became struggle between the two. Small little bar. Oh, cool.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
And then we have another kind of fun, the self-appointed boogeyman.
Luthka, Belial Leica. That one I have never heard of that name.
Me neither, but it's
Yeah.
the art and it's kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Self-appointed boogeyman, Luthic sort of. Yeah.
Well, this is Belial Leica plays Luthka in the GREYHAWK channel City of the Gods game.
Oh,
I don't remember
okay.
that one.
Tuesday at 9 a.m. Oh my God. No wonder I never saw it. Wow. Yeah, that's so early. I don't think that one lasted more than 10 episodes.
I didn't follow them in detail.
No.
I just watched them from time to time. Yeah.
So Luthka never knew her mother well. Well, that's cool. It's a cool, funny picture. But I like that brought from an actual stream. I love that.
Yeah, Rob, that's my take too. Not everything Gary came up with was a good idea.
No, agree.
Yep.
By the way, in my Oerth Journal 2 article, I have a character being played on the stream now that's in the article I did, the joint article of Ed. So I did the same exact thing here. All right. This
is big.
This gets like crazy because it's like every NPC in the Free City, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
DM's
I think
Guide to
it's
GREYHAWK.
awesome.
Yeah. Frogsama.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is awesome work. If you want to run something in the city, you can look at this and use it. Yeah.
Crazy, man. You're just crazy.
The link don't work.
No.
That's a shame.
DM Guide to GREYHAWK blog spot. Yeah. But like, this is nuts. I mean, you could piecemeal this back together. Yeah.
I'm going to take this and put that into my Obsidian database for City of Greyhawk, so that way I can tag them properly and stuff. Yeah.
It is set to From the Ashes, so it's second edition era 585.
Yeah. Okay.
Mel took stuff from Melcott and Living Grove Journals. So yeah. Does this click here work? Nope. Okay. Yeah. As you can see, it's all.
Yeah. But thankfully, the
That's a lot of work.
resolution is high enough that you can actually read the
them.
names.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah.
You could read
I
that.
try to zoom
Holy
in
jeez.
and you can actually read them. So that's the good part. It would be
Very
sad
cool.
if the quality had been so low that you couldn't read them, but they're useful. So yeah.
Then and now the folks of Salt Marsh. This had just come out. Ghosts.
Yeah.
A lot of people run it, and
yeah, the first GREYHAWK stuff we got for 5e, that was GREYHAWK related.
I ran it.
Yeah. We did a whole show on it, remember? We did a whole Legends and Lore on it. So hey, Wolfgang told us when he was on Gavin that they did that because they wanted to, they knew that a generation knew nothing about it. So it's all good.
And it's still fairly big. There's a whole separate subreddit on Reddit just about Ghost of Saltmarsh, like it's its own setting. And I bet that a lot of people in there have no clue that it's actually part of GREYHAWK. They just, for them, it's just a D&D thing, so to speak. And they don't realize that there is a lot of crossover from reading the comments on Reddit.
All those ship rules there are taken right from the second edition book of Ships in the Sea.
Well, almost, yeah. There is hardly any new material in Ghost of Saltmarsh. It's all old stuff redone for 5e.
Dragon Adventures too.
Dungeon exactly.
Dungeon.
But that was the whole idea with the project, was to take old stuff and make it for 5e again. So yeah.
So before and after maps. That's not.
Yeah,
this map over here is not from the U series. That's a newer map. That's third edition.
Oh, that is from Saltmarsh, I think, associated. It's a Mike Schley map that was in the book or associated. Yeah, but I love that they taken the town from 476 to 595 and expanded it and stuff. That is awesome done. Really, really well done.
Mill show again, folks. Pirates, more pirates. Sekatope, captain of the salted pork. I love the name. Wow, she's 6'6". Bosun of the Klas Nilshi, the bosun of the salted pork. I have the salty dog, so I can't complain about the salted pork as a ship name, right?
Yeah.
So
maybe that's what they
have the GREYHAWK Wars box, but it seems like you guys are not fan. No, that's not true. Is there a way I can get something out of that content for the fifth? Yes, that's not true. I use about 80% of the From the Ashes box set. There's a lot.
The GREYHAWK Wars box. I love that one. That was a fantastic project. The only problem I have with it that is the game took so damn long to play.
Are you talking Wars or are we talking From the Ashes? Wars. Mike's an expert on the Wars box set, right, Mike? Yeah.
I mean,
there's a lot of great magic items in it. The magic items alone.
That's true.
Yeah. Both there's good content in both. No.
Oh yeah, and it's a cool concept, and I always wanted to make my own redo my own version of GREYHAWK Wars as playing it because it takes forever. We tried play it like 3-4 times, and after a weekend of play, we gave up.
Right.
It took a long time to play, but it was really cool. So yeah.
Yeah. So the answer to that is you can use. Yes, there's stuff to utilize.
Oh yeah, definitely. And a lot of ideas and stuff. These cards that you have, little adventure groups that you can send out to special missions and stuff. They can move around. It's a lot of cool inventions in that game that I liked.
Prof, here was my problem. I just run an adventure at Fortress Elendar in the Shield Lands where all the Bandit Kingdoms attack the Shield Lands, and then there's this in the Free City Graph box set. Says the Horn Society's taking it over. like, what the hell's all this? And then I have this whole fight, and then literally 3 days later, I get this thing. Oh yeah, from the ashes come out, and now it's Ayus took over the Shieldlands. Like, oh my god, how do I like incorporate that? So I had to wait a while. Oh, there we go, finally centered. There, Rec Wars came out when I was playing. Yeah, exactly, Rob. I mean, we all had that. It's a shame, but you just make the best of it. All right. Bellicose Bellamy. Download your old supplement. Oh yeah, so I have that. I have the supplement. So we'll show that since we're done here.
I don't think I have the supplement to the
Let me
29.
see.
I only have it to 20 or 30, I think. Yeah.
No, well the supplement's gone, but I
Yeah.
have it, so I'll
Okay.
show it.
Yep. Good.
We're
Good,
still
good,
going.
good.
We got a ways to go. Mikla. Here's Brian Blumklotz, which is good. Mikla, Svella, and Shade. Excuse me. This one's a changeling rogue made by the Scarlet Brotherhood. That's interesting.
Wow.
Brian had some good ideas. I mean, Brian was like, when I used to have talks with him, and we all know this is nothing against it. Brian could talk a lot, right? And if you got him in a discussion one-on-one, you talk for him for like, it's a 5-minute discussion. And 3 hours later, you realize you're still
Right.
talking to him, right? So you heard a lot of stuff, and he had a lot of ideas. It's kind of sad that he kind of stepped away. Brian's one of the people that got me into the community at the beginning. Brian also helped me with my stream setup a bit. Gave me some recommendations on sound, how to deal with sound effects and things. So it was also really did a lot of stuff with Hardby, which was his love too. So there three first level ones: a failed merchant, a charlatan, and a spy. So good job. A lot of underhandeds. I think that's William Henry Dvorak art right there. Hamish of Bissell, St. Cuthbert Cleric. Cool. Yep. Hey, Bella, perfect timing. Because Bella's character named Maris will be the one in the article, by the way, that I submitted. But perfect timing because I'm next. Tabitha House Kesselak. So Tabitha's a member of the Iron Fury. If you know Horror in the Holes, she's in Horror in the Holes. She's also was played by DM Shane when I live streamed Horror in the Holes Part 1, Anna, at Gen Con. Remember when there's shit hanging from the wires and stuff there, and he played this character. I think Geek Dice played with Stella as well. And it was a fun game. But he played that character as well. She's a fighter mage. She's a little higher now than 4/3. And she's a member. She wanted to join Corellan's Arrows, which is a mercenary group from the Ashes, and they said no, you're not. And so she's pissed off, and she went to. She's now an Order of York member in GREYHAWK. So there you go. That's my NPC for this. And then I got an article. This is called "The Free Swords of GREYHAWK City." So this article shows all the adventure groups, published source, and my own, and some blurbs about all of them in GREYHAWK and how I run the Mercenary Guild Hall, and talk about how adventure groups normally get together. Yeah, look at this. Here, you want to see something funny, Mike? This says right here, the irony is that adventuring parties have become extremely vital in my Order of York campaign. To date, we have 19 different distinct groups we play. Do you want to know what the number is now?
Oh, geez. It's like probably 60.
No, it's like 20, 28, I think.
Okay.
It's up to 28, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Theo's Heroes are running tomorrow night, and they're mentioned here. Yeah. So here we go. This is a ranking of all the mercenary groups in GREYHAWK. Yeah, 67. That's funny. Fun times. Yeah, remember that, Geek? It was a fun game. It was a fun game. It was. It was a good time. Stella played the dual wielding character, and oh my god, my brain's off. Another NPC. She's in a lot of those are used for the publication. All right, so we got here we go. So the ones are ones that are published source that I've edited or detailed more, and the twos are published source I haven't really touched. But Iron Brigade, Legion, Cratch's Liberators, Vengeful Justice, Grey Company, Iron Fury are all groups that are my own making, and there's details on all of them. Oh, and the Gnarlyman's important. I'll share that with you too. The Campfire website forums on the relevant PSO. That's cool. Okay. Fellowship of the Torch, love them. It's one of my favorite published source groups ever. Love that. And then Corellin's Arrows, another one with a lot of detail. I detailed all the NPCs out in that one because there's no mention of their levels or anything. So I fleshed them all out. Fires of the Light, they're a franchise now. They're in Hardby and in Altamira. They're all Foltest worshippers, so they're annoying. Yeah. Cratch's Liberators are run by a half ogre, Mike.
Nice.
Yep. The character here, Olga Bubka, is Kondratis Bubka's daughter. She's a para-elementalist, and she is in the Gnarlyman now. So, and she was rescued by them. Vengeful Justice, another one that's mine. They did a lot of adventures. Grey Company. And here's the Gnarlyman. Now, the Gnarlyman is my the kids group. And so here we got Tiborius, that's my son. Sean the Slayer, that's Bill the Master Crafter's son's character. Tim's son has character in here. He didn't play at this time when I wrote this article. And there's Olga Bobka, one of the NPCs. Oh, she's quasi-elementalist. My bad, not para. So it's all there. So I just detail all the mercenary groups that are in GREYHAWK here.
Where's Nuclear Meat on that list?
Nuclear Meat is a Altamira group, not GREYHAWK City.
Oh,
yes,
tried.
These are all GREYHAWK City ones.
Yeah,
yes, yes. Where's Nuclear Meat? Where's frickin' the Avon, the Champions of Avon?
Yeah.
And all the other dumb names I got to deal with. Yes. Yeah, they're all in Altamira. There's some in Hardby, and yeah. So
top 10 Altamira.
I have that. Top 10 Altamira. Where's 10 seconds?
I used to keep top 20 Archmagi lists.
See, I love that. I love lists.
It would change frequently.
There. Look, Champions of Avon are on there. There you go. Slav Squad's still on there. Jeez. 2 drink minimum. Look at how high up they got. Right below their Mega Patrol. The one of the I think it's the worst name. I think it's worse than Nuclear Meat. So Theo's Heroes, Nuclear Meat, Slav Squad, Windborne, Dual Fisted Comeliness Checkers. Yes, that's Mike Disney. Bone Baddies, Champions of Avon. Champions of Avon have probably jumped the Bone Baddies and Altamira Enforcers. So there you go. There's a list. 2 drink minimum. All righty. Whoops. Let's see here. Okay, here we're going to talk about the online. Here's the online supplement. Let me make sure we're done here. Oh, wait a minute. Got one by Will. I know we're only going to get through like 3 tonight. Hey, Jeff. All right, so a covert war in GREYHAWK. So he's talking about, let's see here, Sental Nurev being blackmailed by Boss Renfus of Stoink. So he tied it into the to the Bandit Kingdoms, which is cool. Let me see here. Yeah, so it's a little sidebar story about because Sental is on the take, according to multiple book sources in Greyhawk Adventures box set and From the Ashes, right? I think Synthal Nerve gets killed, doesn't he, From the Ashes? I think he does.
Okay,
yeah, I think he does.
Don't remember. Yep.
Yep. And so, yeah, yeah. So Will's always got his details down correctly too. Here, there was a group of renting smugglers known as the Asia Brothers operating out of the Dock District. That would be something to work up. Ask him some details on that and see where that goes. That would be cool. Here are the Grey Cloaks, another named one I don't know anything about. All right, Ornir, Thieves Guild of Greyhawk. So this is this thing is packed. This one, and then there's a whole supplement. So yeah, he's got ranks down, which is cool, which is really neat. Number traits, and then he's got the Guild of Wizardry done as well. So if you want some more detail of your guilds and Greyhawk beyond what's in the Greyhawk box set, this is good. Get some ideas. So he's got some beliefs, goals, traits and things.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. So he's got it broken down into stat base too. He's got a renown, notoriety / renown system. So there you go. Getting your apprentices in trouble or killed. A cheese golem? Oh, that's awesome. I just used a wax golem there, Naz. But that's in Frog God book. Yeah, good job there for him. Michael Z. Urkio. Here we go. I've been a game referee much more than I have been a player. You tell your little background here. Relish mission, I'm telling the tale of Urkio. Very cool, man. Just had you written before this? Had you done writings before this, man? I'm just curious if this is where it started for you too.
Oh, and yes, 2 in a row here
Yep.
too. So yeah.
Yep. Urkio departed Greyhawk with merchant caravan wagon bound for the Wild Coast. So one for each slave. I'm just looking to see what happened. A few years after he and his fellow office range incurred, Urkio materialized in the Blackstone area. The Plains Seas Greyhawk was protecting, and quite tall. There was new Urkio claimed to have been transformed into a half dwarf. Uh-oh. The magical axe he had discovered in the Underearth. Huh. Is he still alive? Or is he an NPC in your hands now? And there's Zorko. The halfling Zorko is not a proprietor of Zorko's Leaf Lake House of Horses in the Rivergate section. Oh, okay. I did not know that. You wrote for Zigsburg too, dude. That's awesome. He's a mayor of Blackstone. Okay, got it. Up in the Cairn Hills. There it is. Mine outside of Blackstone. All right, cool, man. I'll have to check it out next time we go up there. All right, and we got Thorgruth. Roll up my first character in 3rd grade and playing games that was never the same for me. Please enjoy the tale of Thorgruth. Dude, you were playing OD&D in 1980, man. Wow. It's cool. All right, so looks like Urkio and Calcis and Reserve. Uh-oh. Oh, he went to White Plume Mountain. Uh-oh. He's barely... Long after his team had won it from a guarding vampire, was slain by a manicore tail spikes in an inverted ziggurat that led to the place where Black Razor was guarded. The Urkio and crew were able to cover while Black Razor and Wave. They decided to return the weapons for the reward money due to the losses incurred with the ancient lair. There's talk of raising Thorgriff for the realm of the dead, but why that was not done and perhaps was not successful is unknown. Ah, what a shame. Yeah, I would not take any D&D books to school in middle school because I was always worried about someone, like a teacher, confiscating them. You know, I wouldn't take them either. All right, good job, dude. Half-Orc Cat Neutral Bard by William Henry Dvorak. Harchuk. I'll speed this up now. I know, oh my God, it's almost 8:30. Only through the second one. Crazy.
But these were big. The first this era were really.
This one's huge because it had so many people after that first one was so popular, want to get in.
Oh yeah, and it was like now it's got popular again, and people were like, "Yay!" D&D was popular. GREYHAWK was popular again. Yeah.
All right. So there you go. We have that, and we have Folks of GREYHAWK, Blake Ryan, Wilhelm Ulrich Wolfstorm, a warlock. Deirdre Dusk, a gnome rogue clerk of Xanye. And anyone know who Blake Ryan is?
No.
Not specifically.
Yeah. What's up, Tim? What's going on? All righty. And then there's the irregulars. This is by Bree. So this was going to be a Return
Bree was taking over for Shayna at some point.
Yeah, well, yeah. At this point, she had almost completely taken over when we went into GaryCon. No, Gen Con.
Yeah,
that was
Gen
the word.
must 21, right? The one after COVID. The 20 must have been.
It was 19.
Was it 19? Okay.
Pre-COVID.
Ah. 19. Oh yeah, because I didn't stay at that. You stayed at the infamous, and I didn't.
I wasn't in the main flop house. Marco and I were in the secondary flop house, the secondary
house.
Okay,
there you
it was on the same property.
Yeah.
With his guys that he knew worked with in Ohio.
Okay.
The place he worked at Ohio. We all had a room, big room in there. And so I was not in the main flop house. No.
Yep. And I was at the convention or at the JW Marriott.
It was good. It was. I mean, it was good. It was a good time.
Yeah, there was a lot of GREYHAWK people. That was the most GREYHAWK centric Gen Con I ever went to of all the 8 or 9 Gen Cons I went to. Yeah. I think it was 8. Yeah, 8 Gen Cons over.
All right. So let me do. Here, let me do this. Here's the supplement. This is stuff that there wasn't room for. Online supplement. All right, so Chrysalin by Devin Mystery Cycle Parker. Human Noble, another evil, neutral evil patron, Kellenin. Wow, that's yick. Lots of relatives. Okay. Mike Milshow, Harina. So there's a lot of NPCs that there's no room. It was just so you kind of make it so big. This one printed? I think this one was not. Next couple aren't. Then it gets reprinted again 3 later. Correct? 29, 30, and 31. I don't think are printed. So.
Oh yeah, I think they were sent out in the mail printed. I think hang on a second. I think I can find them here. No, I can't because
I don't have it.
No, I don't think so, Anna. I don't think so.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I think 29, 30, and 31 were not print.
Okay.
I think 32 was print.
Ah, there you go. Yeah.
And the reason I say that is I have it, and it was going back out, and
because they were sent out in the mail, a few of them. Yeah. And then they
Kit came to
disappeared
my
again.
house and had me sign all the ones that were going out.
Oh, there you
So
go. Yep.
yeah, so I signed a whole bunch of those.
Yep.
Because I have an article on that one, 32. Okay. So Mike will show Krisavi Arena.
Are we going to 30 now, or?
Yeah, let me get through this.
Okay.
Mystery Cycle at Emery O the Games. Looks like a clerk of Rudd.
Which one is this? I don't recognize
This is
this
a
from.
supplement. This is the 29
Oh,
supplement.
the supplement. Okay,
29
got you.
supplement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah.
So there you go. It's 4 pages of
Yeah, there you
more
go.
that they couldn't
Yep.
fit
Gotcha.
of
Yep.
NPCs. Yep. Oerth Journal supplement.
Mm-hmm.
I still have that. Okay. Now 30. I don't think I have an article in 30. Okay.
Yeah. There's some new cool
Huge.
art. Yep.
All right.
Cover art by Shabasik. Never heard of that. Of him.
Mike's in here. Warbands of all.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this was a easy one because I had already wrote that stuff for my
That's
blog.
awesome.
Yep.
John Eves Roy, correct? That's his name? John Roy? He's on Facebook. Cal Scrivener is Kit with just another name.
Okay.
It appears multiple times. So yeah, Andy Miller, kind of the Constellations one, right? He did stuff. Did Andy Miller do the Constellations in Oerth Journal earlier?
I can't remember which app.
Feel like yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who this is. Chrissy Domini. Don't know that name. Editorial assistants.
Yep.
Alrighty. John White, introducing 5e players to GREYHAWK.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. There you go. The 5th of GREYHAWK.
Yep. Yeah, this is when 5e really took off. Going crazy, exploded.
Yeah, what year is this? Is this still 2019?
Yeah, 2019.
Wow, so we got 3 in 2019.
I think we got 4 from 2019. I think it was
Really?
one each quarter. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Just shot out of the can.
Yeah, it was quarterly. It was supposed to be quarterly, and I think this is the year where it actually was quarterly.
Oh. So it's a lot of background here. Immersion without board. Let me see what happens here when I click on this.
Yeah, there's a lot of unfortunately, a lot of this is sad because there's articles that tied into this that have disappeared. So yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's funny, Michael. Nah, us walking out of the cinder bar. It's hysterical. All right. Okay. Rennie and the Duchy of Ernst by Kit.
Yep.
I did not know there. Well, I guess on the Near Deve there are, right? Which is part Duchy of Ernst touches the Near Deve, right?
Oh yeah, both Ernst do.
Okay.
They are the eastern coast of the Near-Deve, southern and eastern coast of the Near-Deve.
Yeah.
Or a large part of the southern and then eastern.
Huh. Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. The pit gladiatorial favorites. 2 mascots for the foreign and river quarters.
Yep.
Oscar the albino owlbear and Oswald the manicore.
Yeah, they look cute as mascots though.
Yeah, the pit is kind of cool.
Yeah, they look really cute as mascots. Yep.
Interesting. The pit is a big. I know why Kit did this, because the pit is a big focal point in Age of Worms. Correct? There's an entire adventure series there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
It's called the Free City Arena in Paizo.
Yeah. Not the pit. Yep.
Or no, wait, now I'm getting confused.
No, the pit
I
and
was
the Free
thinking
City
the
are two
bigger
different
end.
things.
The pit's is smaller. Yeah. In the
Yeah,
four and a quarter.
it's in under in hidden in
Pit's
white.
much more brutal.
Underground fighting.
Yeah, the MMA. Yeah.
Okay. Rhine and the Ogress mentioned here. Silver Garter. Silver Garter's got nothing on the tickling feather. There's more of the pictures. It's cool artwork. Definitely cool artwork. Thanks, Patrick. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, look at that, Mike. When so that Rennie thing's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where are the Rennie?
It's an easy guide.
In the middle. All around GREYHAWK. Hold on a sec here. See if I got that. That better be updated. Yep. Go. War bands of all. Here we go, Mike. The Journals of Tarim ibn Ismid. All right, Mike, tell us about it.
Oh God. Let's see. I might have expanded on a warbands article with this. And so I have a narrator who is describing the different warbands.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what's going on here. I think it all refers back to my Oerth Journal 19 article, though.
Right, and this is he's talking about he's traveling throughout the lands.
It's more of a narrative.
Cool.
Like a travelogue. Yeah. So no, I didn't know. This is new for the Oerth Journal.
This is added content. Let's see the author's note here. There you go. So Oerth Journal 19 is linked here.
Yeah. These links should all work, guys.
Yeah, but unfortunately here, GREYHAWKery spelled wrong.
Oh no.
GREYHAWKery.
GREYHAWKery.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let me see if it works. It may work. It works.
GREYHAWKery. Now I gotta change my mast. I
The
gotta
link
change
is
my
correct,
masthead
but the writing is wrong in it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great.
There you go. And this is from 2019. That's right at the same time.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So that link works, everyone. You can add some more content right there off of this information. So nice. Block time. I can't do dates in GREYHAWK. I never could.
Oh, no. Doing dates, converting
dates
is annoying, but you got to immerse yourself when doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
Kassen Vecna. So I guarantee you this is I remember this time. And Kit just got the cartoon book, right? I guarantee it. That's where this came out of.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know if he has it or not.
You have it, Mike, right?
Sorry. Yep.
The graphic novel.
Yeah, Vecna. Mike, you have it.
The Vecna. Yep. I guarantee you that's what he was thinking about.
Okay, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's where this came. That's where this came off of.
Yeah.
That's my guess. Yeah.
Story. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I have it somewhere.
Yeah.
It's
I put it in something protecting too. So that's my guess on this. Because remember, this is supposed to be feuds, folks, feuds, factions, right? This is supposed to be the feuds one.
Right. That's a feud, all right.
Yep. Michael, don't worry. Yeah, Mike, don't worry. Remember, you got till Saturday, man. So for the giveaways, it's all good. It's all good. But I always need the covers and stuff. All right, so Andy Miller, Constellations of GREYHAWK. Now there is something on the what do you call it? Astrology wheel. Oh my God, what's it called?
The Zodiac.
The Zodiac. I think he did that article too. Andy
Yeah,
Miller. I'm almost
probably.
positive he did it in the
Yeah.
Oerth Journal.
Mm-hmm.
So
New constellation.
new constellations.
That's cool.
Beneficus,
Yeah.
Miles, and the Fireball Nebula. There you go. That's cool.
Well, of course, we have to have a Fireball Nebula. That's in GREYHAWK. That must be. Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. It adds some cool flavor to the setting.
Yeah, look, articles first in series by Andy Miller, wrote Constellations of GREYHAWK and Oerth Journal 22, as well as the Campaign Holidays and Dragon Magazine Annual 4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's why I thought he had some good works there.
Yep.
Nicely done. Beggars versus Thieves, a long-standing feud between infamous guilds. Well, that's true. Wilhelm Doric doing this. Talking about Theobald. And it gives you a background on what happened here. So
that's a good idea for an article.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Let's see here. He brings in some names here that I don't, that he brings in some of his own names here. I don't know. Spymaster Diomid Hasperion and Hellwater. I don't know that name either.
Yeah.
So he adds some names in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it looks like Grumling's discontent with the Thieves Guild is growing. So it sounds like he's trying to have a pre-article to stir it up between the Thieves Guild and the Beggars, which is cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mark Allen, Solus has passed, correct? Was it Solus?
I have no idea. Mark Allen. I'm not sure.
I think, yeah. Not 100%. I think so. I think a year ago. Maybe I got him confused with someone else, but I think. All right, good. All right, so let's see here. Introducing rival adventures as a nemesis to your players. All right, that's a cool idea. Lots of great stuff. I mean, you guys.
Yep.
Talking about like just getting free stuff to download and just look through and pick good stuff out for your own games. My gosh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For these last 3 articles and all of them, all the Oerth Journals, you got right at your hand.
Yep.
So let's slow out slowly. Here's Kellic. Kellic's we've all used Oryx Warband, right? Yep. Kellic and Auric and Tira all appear in Asia Worms and in a little small.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and in Expedition Ruins of GREYHAWK, all 3 of them.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Kellic is a seeker. Yep. Kellic's also the Dragon Master, Dragon Chess champion, but he cheats.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I like the artwork.
Yep.
That artwork is, so that artwork is based on the comic above.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know what that's from. It's got to be from something. One of the GREYHAWK comic. One of the GREYHAWK comics.
One of the ads.
Yeah. And there you go. So
yeah, it looked like one of TSR ads or
someone
something.
did that. It looks like in graphic design. So it's pretty nicely done. Yep. All right. So centuries long lasting animosity.
Yeah. Alternate Oerth.
Based on work by Leonard Lakofka.
Yeah, so it's a different take on the cataclysms, I guess. Yeah.
Sarah Slorutten's in here.
Yeah.
It's just a synopsis. That's all, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Which they is this correct? Is this the War of 70 Nights?
It's an adventure, apparently. Yeah.
No, I think it's
Oh,
the
you're
War of
still on that one. I
70
thought you
Nights.
went to the next one. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who watches the
Yeah, I don't know.
Watchers?
Yeah. There's an adventure by
Yeah,
Nathan
Nathan
Doyle.
Doyle.
Yeah. I don't know.
Attention Deficit and Dragons.
That's fun. That's funny. Yeah.
Let me see. It's on Reddit. It's got a Reddit
Okay.
page.
Uh-huh.
Last post. This post is 5 years ago. Last post.
Yeah. That's some heraldry. That's
Yeah.
cool.
But so yeah, Andy Miller did write a bunch. So that's Wayne Reynolds art,
Mm-hmm.
and by
Yeah.
and of like copyright by Watsy. I'm surprised he used that.
Very
Yeah, but it's a
surprised.
free publication, so that's why I think he technically can get away with it.
At this point, he hasn't. He didn't do the pay thing yet. That hadn't been
I'm
set
not
up yet.
sure. I'm not sure when that started or
Yeah.
not. So yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But they were all of them were available for free. Even when you what you paid for was to have it sent,
Right.
print it's like me, take donations to do stuff.
I don't have the additional downloads for this one.
I do. Yep.
Good. All right, so here is the rest of the adventure. Gateway to Adventure, 4 to 6 5th level characters. Keeland. Cool. Oh, and it has the Knights of the Watch in with it. There's map. What's that done in Anna, you think?
Hang on
Campaign
a second.
cartographer?
No, I don't think so. There were a bunch of other tools back in the day that looked like that. It might be an early hexographer or whatever they were called, dunographer or whatever, the early versions of them. They look a bit, but there were several tools that could do stuff like that. Donjon, maybe. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dungeony was a really cool one that disappeared, or whatever it was called. That was the one that disappeared that I really liked and never. Yeah, it would come an early version, and yeah.
It's got some girth to it, this one.
Yeah.
Manicore. Magnificent Arcana card. He does not fight fair. Okay. It's funny. Port locations, map 3, Broken Gatehouse. That's pretty detailed. That's longer than I thought.
Yeah. It's a.
All right, so got a keep there. Nice. Very decent. This is long. All right, so this is. Oh, look at this.
Elmshire.
Elmshire, Oranir, a map of Elmshire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Big Isle, Little Isle. That's funny.
Yeah.
Eastfields, Westfields. Very, I guess they're very basic there.
And we have another version of Elmshire that we talked about a few weeks ago when Rick Miller, I think. We talked about. Yeah, we talked about it when he was on. He showed a PDF or something. So anyway,
because it was because it's so close to Mage Point, I think, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was included there. Yep.
Oh, it's 850 already, and I knew we were only gonna get through like 3 of these. I knew
it.
Right.
Oh, that we have another, at least another episode.
Oh, more than that, probably 2.
Yeah. Yep.
Alrighty.
But they're thinning out a little bit at the end. I think they're not this beefy at the last
these
ones.
are freaking crazy. Beef,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know? So, yep. So it's like 3 of them in 1 year. So remember, there was only there was a 5-year gap and then another 3-year gap. Actually, probably 2.5 years. Because it was mid 2016, then it went into early 2019.
But the goal was to be quarterly, and I think Kit pulled it off at least one year. I think that was 4 of them in a year. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it started to go south again. Yeah. But we'll see what we get to. This was the good year when there was like 4 of them in a year. Yep.
Absolutely. Let me just throw up real quick the next one, even though we're not gonna. 1 sec.
31 December 2019. Yep, that was 4 of them in 1 year. Yep. So this was one every quarter.
This
so
is factions.
Yep.
And Jason Devota's got one in this, so that's great. Let me just see who quick.
That was one of the years he was really active back in the community again.
Right.
When he started doing the readings of the Gord books and stuff.
Yep. Well, I got the Selene. I got the real Knighthood of Selene in here, not the stupid freaking Knights of Luna in here. I got the Selene Sus Forest Knights watching this one. So yeah, and for next week, and then good. We got Jason in here multiple times. That's great to hear. This is when Jason made the comeback, right? He decided to come back into the community, and he gave it a shot, right? Before,
was on several years and did tons of stuff for some years there.
I know you're losing. I think you're losing a little bit of track of time. He's been dead now, what, 3 years?
Oh yeah, but meaning 2019.
Hey,
I'm say 2019 he was back on track and doing stuff.
By the way, even though I live 5 miles from where PAX Unplugged is, I'm not going. I'm just passing on it. I got Paige. I don't know. Not interested this year. It's next week.
Is that coming? Oh, okay.
Yeah, not going. None of the community's going to be there, so Paige is going to be the home run. Yeah, man, absolutely. We got like so many people from the community going to Paige. All right, so we'll get rid of this next week. David Leonard's in here. Andy Miller's back. Oh, Kelly Lappergreep's even in here. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're near. Yeah, so we'll get to that. Avatar Rass in here. All right, so we got some cool people in this one for next, and we'll get to that, and then we'll get some of Gary's ones for next.
And we have one that I forgot about: The Origin of the Horn Society by Jason Devoda. I need to read that one for next week. Yep.
Nice.
Yep, I forgot about that one. Yep.
Like that cover.
Oh, you did, Paul Drama? Which one? The Thursday night game? Did you get in? Which is great because just let me know which one it is, because Thursday night game. Yeah, Rob's in that too. Phantom NJ. Oh, you're gonna love it. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, some more witches. Thursday night's still open. I think I still got some openings, man, on the Thursday night game. So we have a whole section, dude. We got a whole section of GREYHAWK content, all our own area, with all the people from the community gaming in the same place, which should be fun. Darling, Bones, Tony Winslow Brill, Eric Boyd, Eric Mona, myself, Anna, the ever mysterious Tim, all in the same area. Oh, yeah, it'll be good. Alrighty. I was right for once. I've never been right on the numbers we did. I just think there's no. I knew that 28 and 29 were huge. Especially 29 was so huge that it would be tough to get in on that. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun, definitely. Coming up, get some good stuff. Bunch of stuff in the air. Well, Tim's gonna be there Friday and Saturday, I believe. So's Bill. Mike, I'm staying. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Wednesday night having the party here. I'm seeing who I think. Hoping to have Darling, Bones, Kurt.
So
Tony,
when should I fly in for Paige? Yep.
Wednesday.
Need to make start.
Wednesday.
Okay.
Because I'll be having.
So I want to make sure that I'm before Wednesday evening, so to speak. So yeah.
Yeah.
But if there are hotels and stuff, I think.
Remember, I got
we
that
have
place
to look
right down
into
the road
it.
from me. I put you guys up in last year.
Oh, that was good. Yep.
Yeah. So
perfect. Then
we'll
we
see.
can do that. Yeah.
Because Jeremy, there's Astralier and Tony, and we're trying to get them in here as well.
Yeah,
We'll have a
awesome.
group
And I'll
gathering.
plan for that. That's good.
Yeah, on
Yep.
Wednesday night, and have a
Yep.
game, or we have a lot
That's
of,
good. Yep.
yeah, not too much alcohol, but food and alcohol here.
Mm-hmm.
Kick it off on the Wednesday night before. So
awesome. Then I'll try
yep,
and figure out the flight so I can get there like fly Wednesday morning and be there in the afternoon. Yep.
very very cool. Alrighty, any questions anyone have about these three Earth journals? We'll say
Yeah, it
this
was
this
only 3.
yeah, it was only three,
Yeah.
but this was a
Yeah.
great, give credit where
Mm-hmm.
credit's due
They
to the
were
kit.
they were
It was a
thick.
great
Yeah.
reboot
Oh yeah,
of this.
definitely. It was a good year. Yeah,
Um,
2019 was a good year. Yeah.
and after that, we could talk about the after that. Yeah.
Yeah, we have some more good ones for next week and then some. Yep.
Yeah, definitely. We got some good ones still.
Yep.
Real good ones. So I still have that. I still have my Undead Hunter article. I got my Varnafane article. I guess I got some articles in here. Mike, I'm assuming you still got some content coming in some of these
Yeah, I
upcoming
think
ones.
so.
Gary does.
Yep.
We got a lot of stuff coming still. So from the community. All right. All right. Let's just show Mike. What's going on? Let's shout some stuff up. That's all. Cool, Wolf.
You know, new comics and stuff.
Oh, here we go. All right. Let me bring this one up.
Also, yesterday I ran the Parentland election, Anna, and oh
Oh,
my
cool.
God, it was
Yeah.
good.
Awesome.
It was fun. My players were still talking about the day after.
Awesome.
It was fun.
So
A lot
what
of
was it for? Like,
repercussions.
because it's Democratic up there.
Sort of democratic. It's the voters are just leaders of towns and cities.
Oh, that's cool. Political intrigue like that's always fun, man. That's great. There we go. GREYHAWK, a new one. Uh-oh. A short story, Under Rolls of the Under Earth Town of Underhold. Dancing sounds some loose magic in a certain tomb in the Crown Hills. Their goal then, like any other adventuring group on the surface, is to sell whatever items they don't want to keep. Where do Deep Gnomes and Koto go to sell their off magic? At the Elephant Store, of course.
That's right.
Ah, that's funny.
And the last panel is a teaser for the next
Oh,
page.
it looks like some kind of combat arena.
Yeah.
Cool, man. You make that frickin' Koto look completely insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
So that's
Star.
page 19. That is exactly halfway through the story. So I planned it to be 38 pages long.
Wow. Super cool. Alrighty. Well, Mike, glad to hear your game's going well and that you had
Yeah,
fun
so
time with it.
I
Awesome.
had
Thank you.
three candidates and we were rolling random dice to see how many votes went to each area of Parentland. And I thought I had it gamed. Like I had a certain candidate that I wanted to win, but I still tried to make it a little competitive, and
Right.
it ended in a tie, Anna.
Oh,
Wow.
damn. But those
ended in
elections
a
are
tie.
fun when you have to go into special procedures and all sorts of stuff. Yep.
So the outgoing Vorman got to break the tie, and I
Oh.
decided on just a throw of the die,
And
and
everybody get pissed because he chose the wrong one.
the guy they were backing lost.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good for future adventuring. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it totally also changed the trajectory of my campaign. Because I was
Wow.
planning on that guy winning.
Now you
So
have to, yep.
now you have to,
Plan on him
course
losing.
correct.
Yep. Oh,
Good
cool.
times.
Awesome. That's literally GREYHAWK politics at its best, so to
That
speak, when
sounds
you
like a
get stuff like that.
blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm just
Saturday.
so what do you got? Yes, I'll talk about that shortly. What do you got going on, Anna?
I got a bunch of I'm been slaving away at world machine doing stuff, but I've also sorted out and tested out. So I'm going to write up an article, a technical article on how I will go about doing this, so to speak, in detail, because I'm laying out plans now, and things are going so well that will keep doing this for 5 hours a day just to cover more because the results are good. But that is just the first 2 steps in what will be 6 or 7 step procedure in order to get the final results and stuff. So I'm literally laying the groundwork, but I'm trying to squeeze in other stuff, and it's mainly page prep, some commission stuff, more heraldry, and more Hawktail rules. So Hawktails. So there will be more stuff, but I want to write more blurbs on the rules coming up, and also someone gave me the idea of how about using segmented combat and initiative. And I've thought about that, and I shouldn't have thought about that because now I got
Oh,
ideas, and that's bad. So I needed to write down the ideas, not in detail, but enough that I can go back to them later on, so to speak. So yeah, because I think there is something there that could be really, really cool. So yeah. Exactly. Thank you, BB Fan Fun. Cannibal Publishing had just published the Acerarech module. See if I can find a link to
Yeah.
it somewhere. Mentions. There should be. Come on. Hang on a second. There should be stuff mentioned here somewhere. Should be mentioned. Here we go. There should be a link here somewhere. It should be out, but there is no link to it. Okay. I'm going to search for it on DM's Guild and find it. DM's Guild. Yeah,
yeah, that's released. I don't have any.
yeah. Now I need to search for it.
I don't have any requests
Yeah,
to.
I found it. Found the link. Here it is.
I don't have any requests, BB, to do it. Put it out there. If
Yeah,
Troy wants me to,
and
just
there's
go ahead and
some
do that.
new maps from me in that module.
Cool.
So yeah, some cool ones. So yeah.
Nice. Very cool. Very nicely done. I would have.
I
We'll
haven't
go.
read the adventure, so I need to get
I
it now.
haven't.
So yeah.
No.
No, I haven't. So yeah, I just did the
Okay.
maps early on because I I did the maps a couple of years ago, so I think a lot of it was
Wow.
barely written then. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I need to.
Very cool. You can definitely go over it at some point. You know, no problem doing that. Promoting it. Just
Yeah.
need to go ahead. All right. Anything else, Anna?
No, that's the stuff. There will be, hopefully, if Twitch gods are with me on Friday, there will be a
Yeah.
stream on Friday again.
I
So
think
they
it's
were,
calmed down now. I don't hear any
yeah,
issues now, but
yeah,
they
it
were
didn't
doing
work
something.
last
Who
week. So, but
knows?
we did a
Bullshit.
Discord get together, hangout instead. So that worked out really well. So no biggie in that sense. So yeah. But there will be more posts come in, so I need to work on. But I'm literally laying so much, having so much fun. So yep, and doing so much work for the future here. So yep.
Very cool. This is for tomorrow night, part 2 of the Shadows of the Past. So they're on the trail of maybe something from some information about Prince Tresarin, and there's a lot of elven spirits and running around here. So something's going on at this point in the Lord Mills. So this is them going underground there. Yeah. So you got some. These are all stage. It may not happen this way, as you all understand. I just set things up like that, but this is for Thursday, not Saturday. So this is tomorrow with my guys. Tom will be back, so I'll have a full crew at 7:30. It's Everon Games $50 gift certificate and Trollord. All right. So if you have a 3D printer, I mean, you can buy anything from the Everon store, and those Spirit, they're all Everon. So great sponsor. They're in Poland, but they're fantastic. Saturday is continue with the witch storyline we started last week. I will playtest a new class, new character will be introduced, and some other fun things as we continue. And Korg will be jumping in. Same 4 from last week. Add Korg. So there you go. Fun group. And that'll be 11. We'll continue this coming up. Alrighty. And no gabbing next Sunday because of football. Well, it'll be Monday. And so we'll have some fun with this. I'm planning. I got a lot. The weekend of Thanksgiving, the Saturday after Thanksgiving, I will probably have a doubleheader game. Probably have a game. Tim will be DMing in the morning, and then I'm going to be DMing a night game that day. So it'll be a doubleheader, but it won't be as close as the one a couple weeks ago. It'll be morning then evening. So coming up, I'll have those details. Well, and then we'll also have the in-character Gabbin that Sunday night. So after that, it'll be fun. We got a lot going on. All right, let's see who wins the giveaway. Okay, Classic D&D reprints. Last call, exclamation point drawing. Thank you all for the support. I'm going to read into Korg because he's playing again. I'm going to read into Korg. I don't know what he's got going on, but we'll read into him tonight, I think. Part of the stream team. Oh, here comes Troll Lord. Look at that timing.
Awesome. Welcome.
What's up? Was it Grace doing stuff? Thank you very much, Troll Lord. Hope you're doing well. I haven't talked to Chuck in like 2 weeks. Yeah, I gotta get with so it's good to see you, Crane. Thanks. Yes. We're gonna have a fun time. So Grace, if you didn't see, tell Chuck I need to talk to him. And thank you for the follow. I got my Altamira in this Tarvine belt, and it was very nice of them to give me the due right under Steven Chenault's name on this in here. But I ordered a whole bunch of them, and they sent me one. So, and I paid for them. I gotta get them. I gotta get with Chuck on that, because I'm gonna give them away on stream. Yeah. So the Tarvine belt is got some Altamira stuff in it, which is really cool. Thank you for the follow. Exclamation point drawing to get in. Classic D&D reprint. We're gonna all right, cool. Thank you for the raid in. All right, so we're gonna raid. We're finished here. So that was and I really appreciate it. We're gonna raid into one of our stream team people. You guys are on our stream team, Trollord, but we're gonna do our giveaway. So your exclamation point drawing if you want to get in any of those people, and then we will raid into Korg the Mighty, who's playing Saturday. Good guy, and he's got some really cool characters in my campaign. So yep. Love Anna's shirt. She's got a Castles and Crusade shirt on too.
Yeah, I've had it every stream the whole summer. Summer of Siege. Yep.
Yep.
I'm glad someone noticed.
Crane, it's great to see you.
And I'm not sponsored by Trollord. I do it just because I love the trolls. Yeah.
Not sponsored by him, but technically
you are sponsored. The Legends and Lore show is sponsored, but I'm not sponsored. So I do it this simply because I love the guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Chuck has never said no to any of my requests, which is kind of insane when you think about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Crane, trust me. I soaked when I did my 24-hour stream just recently. Yeah. And Virtual GREYHAWK Con, yeah, Chuck did it really, stepped up. Frog God, Troll Lord, all the sponsors, Gamescape, Everon, Miniature Building Authority, they all do great for us. So here we go.
Summer of Siege is kind of ended, so maybe I don't have to wear it every stream, but now I do it out of habit and I wash it in between, like once a week or so, and then I have it for streams. Yeah.
Closing out the winners. Let's see who wins. And Kai Hawkeye is the winner. Cool. Kai Hawkeye. Kai, do you have any of this stuff? As long as GREYHAWK guy is on. Either one. Kai, do you have this? Do you have Treasures of GREYHAWK? He said, I can't give out Tarvine Belt because I don't have them. So I got to get them. Make sure Kai is on. Make sure he's on. I don't see Kai on. I got to choose another one. Kai is not on. Not on. I don't see. All right. We're going to choose another winner instead. Here we go. Jeremy Asherlier.
Also, congratulations.
Yeah. Jeremy, do you have Scarlet Brotherhood yet? How about this? Lost Laboratory Qualish. Can send you this. That Scarlet Brotherhood. See, I know one of the two. You let me know. I know he's on. Yeah, he's on. Yeah, I will talk to him in Discord. All right. Everyone, thank you, Mike. Anna, great show. Thanks a lot. We will continue more Oerth Journals next week.
Yep.
And we'll have Gary Julian on. And cool. Like I said, I'll be streaming tomorrow night, 7:30, Saturday morning at 11, and then nothing Sunday night, but Monday night for Gavin for this week coming up. All righty. Crane, thanks. Thank you, Troll Lord. Crane, you going to Page? We're all going to be at Page. Everyone's going to be at Page. Going to be great. Great time. Going to have lots and lots of fun. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to hit the wrong button and get out of here. See everyone. See you soon. Say hi to Korg for us. Here we go. Hitting the wrong button here. Probably. See ya. PAGE, Philadelphia Gaming Expo.
Yep.
In January. Before GaryCon. 3rd year.
Yep.
Anna, myself, Bones, Darling are all special guests, VIPs this year. It'll be my 3rd year. Anna's 2nd, and you're 2nd. And and Bones, Darling's 1st.
Yeah, I was this January at Page 2. Page 3 next year will be my 2nd one. Yep.
I don't know what he's doing. Whatever he's doing, enjoy it. We'll give him a rate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you tomorrow night. Look on his face. Alright. Shut this off. Thank you all. Oh my god. I can't. Where is my. There it is. I lost, where my